Good evening, Clarion. I'm Adam Coe, and welcome to another episode of What's the Score, Clarion's favorite game show where two contestants go head-to-head to see who has the best sports trivia knowledge. On my right-hand side tonight, I have Frank Lemon. Frank, what made you want to be on What's the Score tonight?
We were here at 8 o'clock in the morning, and Kelly said, let's sign up for What's the Score? And I said, okay. That's the story.
All right, well, that's a pretty good reason. Kelly, how are you feeling on What's the Score right now? Both of you guys' first times.
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go?
I'm repping the Clarion swimming shirt for my best friend, his hat.
There you
I'm wearing
go.
pink 'cause I'm a girl. I'm the only girl that's going to score no points on the show.
Oh, well, at least you're trying. You got the repping the Pirates hat. That's good. Frank repping the bandana. You both got it on. So at least they look good. If they don't score any points, then at least they look good. But without any further ado, I guess I'll get these first round categories introduced to you. The first category is legendary numbers, all about numbers worn by players in the '91 Stanley Cup Pittsburgh Penguins team. Sports of sorts, all different kind of sports. Sid the Kid, all about everybody's favorite player, Sidney Crosby. And by the numbers category, just having to deal with numbers. All right, Kelly, you get to go first because you're a girl, and I want you to go first. What do you want to go with?
I'll go with by the numbers for 6.
By the numbers for 6.
Go big or go home.
All right, how many teams are in the NHL? Can't go below 0.
21.
21 is incorrect. Kelly?
28.
28 is closer, but it is also incorrect. The correct answer is 30. There are 30 teams in the NHL, and no harm, no foul. Score remains 0. Kelly, what do you want to go with?
What's the next one I can go for? We'll go for Sid the Kid for 6.
Sid the Kid for 6. We're getting all these 6s out of the way. All right. Sid the Kid for 6. How old was Sidney Crosby whenever he first led the NHL in scoring?
I don't know if this is right. 19.
19 is correct, and Kelly gets on the board first with 6 points. Frank, how does that make you feel right now? Kelly scores first.
I don't know.
Ambivalent.
Really
Indifferent?
Yeah.
Good answer. All right, Kelly, you remain in control of the board with 6 points. What do you want to go with?
Let's go with sports of sorts for 6.
Sports of sorts for 6. This sport coined the term home run long before baseball did.
Cricket.
Cricket is correct, and Frank strikes back with 6 points of his own.
We got above 0 points, Frank.
Both of them with 6 points already. You're doing a lot better than they thought they were going to do, and this is looking like going to be a pretty good game. Frank, you're in control of the board. What do you want to go with?
Well, let's go legendary numbers for 6.
Let's get the last 6 off the board. Legendary numbers for 6. I'm going to tell you the number, and you got to tell me the player that played on the '91 Penguins Stanley Cup team. The number is 35. Number 35.
I don't know. I'm not losing my points.
No answers. All right, it was Tom Barrasso. Tom Barrasso was the answer. He was their goalie that year. All right, nobody answered that one. Frank remains in control of the board.
Let's go by the numbers for 4.
By the numbers for 4. And this is the score check question, Frank.
Oh,
man. You can bet as many of your 6 points as you want. If you get it right, you double those points. But if you get it wrong, they go to Kelly. All right, you're going to bet 2. The question is, how many Stanley Cups have the Penguins won in franchise history? 3 is correct, and Frank gets another 6 points.
Bam!
I believe with a score of 12-6 now, Frank in the lead. Frank, remain in control of the board. What do you want to go with?
Let's go Sid the Kid for 4.
All right, Sid the Kid for 4. Who was the captain of the Penguins before Sidney Crosby?
Mario Lemieux.
Mario Lemieux is correct. Frank strikes again with another 4 points. Score is now 16-6. Kelly's starting to get a little out of hand now. It's all right. There's still a whole other round. There's still a lot of categories that are going to go in your favor. It's definitely not out of hand yet. Frank, you remain in control of the board. What do you want to go with?
Sports of sorts for 4.
Sports of sorts for 4. What is the official term used for a soccer goalie? A goalie in soccer, what's the official term used? Neither one of them know? It is a keeper.
Oh.
They're called keepers.
I thought they were just called the goalie.
They're called keepers across seas in soccer, European football. All right, Frank, you remain in control of the board. What do you want to go with?
Legendary numbers for 4.
All right, legendary numbers for 4.
We're
We're working down the board right now. We just got rid of all the 4s as well. Who was number 68?
I want to guess, but I don't want to lose points.
I'm not the hockey.
That one? No, neither one of you were hockey people. It was
Frank's a hockey
Yarmir
person.
Yager.
It was.
Yarmir Yager was number
I need to start
68.
guessing.
I thought it was like 13.
No, he was definitely
Oh.
68 forever.
Oh, all right.
He was
It
It shows how much I know.
68.
But it's all right. Frank, control the board.
Let's
got a
go
bunch
by
of
the
2s up there.
numbers. Number 2.
By the numbers, number 2.
Okay. I might know this one. This is 2.
How many minutes are there in the standard period in the NHL?
20 minutes.
There are 20 minutes in every standard period. Frank, quick on the bell.
Bam.
Another 2 points to his score.
Lightning.
And taking a commanding lead, 18-6, tripling the score of Kelly.
Yep.
It's all right. Don't get your head down yet. We got a lot of what's the score left to play. Frank,
Well, Sid the Kid.
Sid the Kid, finished it up for 2. How old is Sydney? Right now, as we speak, how old is he? Nobody seems to know. 2 points.
I'll go for it. 22.
22 is incorrect.
Oh.
Oh, it is 23, actually. 23 he is. That was close, Frank. At least you're
23.
showing a little bit of will there. You're betting some of your points. Still up by 10 points. Still in control of the board.
Sports of sorts for 2.
Sports of sorts for 2. How many players are there on a volleyball team? Just on one side of the court.
7.
7 is incorrect.
Wait, I played volleyball. 5.
It is not 5. It is 6.
Oh, it is 6.
It is 6. Meet in the middle. It's not 5 or
darn.
7. It's 6.
Oh,
That was
okay.
close. Must have been a long time ago.
It was. It was gym class volleyball, actually.
Oh, yeah. Nobody remembers gym class volleyball.
Yeah,
I don't think. All right. There's only one more question left, and I'm gonna pick it. And it is legendary numbers
Good
for
choice.
2. I thought it was a pretty good choice myself. All right. This is a name, or is this a number of a person that was on the 91 Stanley Cup winning team for the Penguins?
I know this.
It is number 66. All right, that was at exactly the same time. It was a tie. I'm going to go ahead and give the question the only fair way I really know how to do it. We've done this one time before in the past. I'm going to have you guys meet in the middle and do a game of rock, paper,
Yes.
scissors, best out of 1. Frank wins. Frank gets the question. What is it, Frank?
Mario Lemieux.
Mario Lemieux is correct, and Frank finishes up the board with 2 points.
I knew that one, too.
Kelly, that's a tough break. Comes down to rock, paper, scissors. You lose it. But it's all right. The score is it's still only a 12-point game. It's still only a 12-point game. There's still a lot of game to be left to play. There's still a whole another round and an overtime question coming up. I'm going to send this to your first commercial break, Clarion. But stay tuned for the second round upcoming of What's the Score?